Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Frildren, and as you can see, I am back in Star Trek Online for yet another event. This one being the Halloween event. I've never actually participated in the Halloween event. I don't know how long it's been a thing. I just got back into Star Trek Online this year. I used to play all the time a long time ago, so I've missed a few things in the past couple of years. So I'm not sure exactly when this came out. Now I have played it today, earlier when I was trying to record, but the mission itself, or I should say one of the things you have to do in order to do the daily to complete this event, is a little bit messed up. If you're trying to read everything or listen to the story, and because everybody just kept on going forward and like skipping all that, and I ended up getting kind of trapped in an area by myself for a little bit, and I had to like do some stuff I guess they already did. I don't know, it's a bit weird. But yeah, let me open up the event tab here. The event is called Fall of the Old Ones. We have three things technically. Technically it's one thing, but anyways, we got Cat's Tail. This is a ground TFO. If you don't really care about the story, or if you already listened to the story, this would probably be easier just to do that. Well, actually, no, I guess doing one of the patrols would probably be the best one to do. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. So basically, Cat's Tail is a combination of both of these. So if you do this one, it's going to take you a lot longer to do. These two, you only have to do one of them. You don't have to do both of them, I don't think, in order to earn the daily. As you can see, I already got that one daily from doing the TFO. But yeah, like I said, it and I was even saying this after I did the Cat's Tail. It would have been better if it was done as a single player slash friends only, your group only type thing, rather than a TFO, if you want to do the storyline and not get like stuck in the wrong room, or I don't know, it was weird. But yeah, I'll be going over the two patrols. There's a slight difference between them. Some of them is a little bit of dialogue at the end, because there's like where it breaks off at, and I only did like part of the second half of the patrol, or the ground TFO. I haven't done the second patrol yet. I just did the first one, and I'm assuming that'll be where the first half of the Cat's Tail leaves off at. So but yeah, let's go ahead and go over what the rewards are, the time, and all that stuff. Obviously, you can see you got 14 days to do it. Again, you can always buy this stuff out if you want. You don't have the time to do it. You can buy it out with some Zen. Now this is going on from October 22nd to November 12th. So you got plenty of time to do it. All these events, you got plenty of time to do it. You can skip a couple days if you really need to, or have to, or whatever. Yeah. And the reward itself is something that's pretty unique. It is the Universal Kit Module Summon Risen Walkers. All right, so we got a passive. Upon death, return as a Risen Walker. Grants access to new abilities. Lasts for 30 seconds, and after which you die. Got 2-minute cooldown. That sounds pretty cool. You end up dying in the end, but that's fine. You get some new abilities and stuff. You look cool or whatever. I guess I don't know if it changes the way you look. It might. All right, so its active ability is summon 4 Risen Walkers around you, which follow you and attack nearby enemies for 30 seconds. And this has got 1 minute and 3.6 seconds cooldown. Now the first part, the Risen part, you come back to life. There is a console that I have. I think I have it equipped. Oh yeah, it's down here. So basically, when you die, you can actually come back alive. And This guy, I think it's like a 2-minute cooldown, I believe. Or 5 minutes. I think it's probably a 5-minute cooldown. Does it say in there? No, it doesn't. All right. But yeah, I believe it's like a 3 or 5 minute cooldown, somewhere around there. So that's a pretty good ability to have. But having this with you also would be pretty cool. I mean, you know, I really like it because it's got the summon ability also. And I love pets. If you've watched my videos, you hear me talking about pet builds and stuff occasionally. You know, I'm running a pet build right now and I'm really loving it. And soon I'll be doing a video on that sometime in the future. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. And yeah, it's pretty quick. So I'll probably just do both of these in one video. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. This is Skeleton Crew, Castle Pyrrhus. Rescue one of the old ones from the Skeleton Lord within the mysterious Castle Pyrrhus. It says solo player only. You know, it'd be nice if you put your friends in there too, you know, but that's fine. So we also get a crew member in there with us. She didn't do fair too well when I did this. So let's go ahead and put Curlin in there. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
You came, and not a moment too soon. The Skeleton Lord has captured one of my compatriots. He is holding them prisoner in his lair, and demands our transmuter in return for their release. I cannot surrender the transmuter to such a vile creature. Please, won't you help us?
All right, we will rescue your compatriots from the Skeleton Lord. All right. Now there was more dialogue in the TFO there than there was right there. So, so I guess there's, at the beginning there was more dialogue, and at the end of this, there's more dialogue in the actual TFO itself. So, not missing out on much, but I figured I might mention that if you want to actually listen to that dialogue.
Light the candle. Their glow will make the skeletons vulnerable to attack.
All right. So we gotta light these candles. I did not hear this the first time I was playing because the guy was talking over himself because I was still in the that first part there because it had much, like I said, had much more dialogue in it, and everybody was just running down the hallway, starting the mission already. So I didn't hear anything about the candles. So at first I didn't know about the reason why they were, when they're not in these areas, they're basically immune to damage. And I didn't know that. So I was really confused. I thought maybe it was like a timer thing or I don't know. But yeah, let's go on to the next area. Gotta get some more, I canceled myself there. There we go. Get some more baggies in here. We got a ton of candles to get. I believe you get like more marks at the end, like they do in some of the TFOs where you do all the like the bonus objectives and stuff. And this one is getting all the candles. I'll go over the other one when I do that. I'm trying to remember. I know there's a couple in these cages. I gotta be careful though. These guys hit hard, like really hard. So, and they go right through your shield too. So you gotta be careful of that. They just kind of kite them around, get them into the circles with the candles, and do some damage. As you can see, Curlin is down. So Curlin definitely most emphatically is not here right now. All right, is that it? Yep. I thought I had them set up to be decent, but I guess, man, these guys do a lot of damage, so I guess it makes sense that they would take him down in no time at all. All right, we got some more enemies coming up, more candles. All right. Oh, I did not get that candle. Let's try to get that again. As well as this candle over here. I am rocking the set from last time, the 3-piece set, the armor, the shield, and this weapon I'm using. I'm having a lot of fun with this weapon, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. You know, It's a bit late to get it now, but in the future they might have it up on the Zen store or something. You never know. All right, so we got a big room here. We got a couple. They'll like spawn in like groups and stuff. Like there's an initial group we have to take out. Try to get all these candles lit while I'm doing it. It's more of the same, basically. Just light candles, get the bad guys into the circles, and do damage. Oops, I don't know. I rolled forward there, or why I keep changing targets. All right, there we go. All right. All right. Some more should spawn. Yep, there they are. All right, get into the circle, please. He's stunned. I accidentally stunned him. There we go. Get in the oh, stay in the circle. Get back in here. There we go. Come on. All right. Walk slowly now. That's it. Walk slowly. There we go. All right, we got some more. I believe this is the last group. I can't remember. All right. Try to group them together. Come on. Oh, get back in the circle. Come on. All right, that's it. I believe that's it. Yep. Now I've gotten all the candles, I believe. Make sure there's not one over here. All right. Now we got another hallway. Light some candles. This one, there's no bad guys in it, but it's fine. Light the candles anyways, so you can get some more marks at the end. And this should be the final boss. We got a lot more candles we gotta light. He will blow the candles out, so you gotta run around and light them back up. Although I did manage to kind of like cheese him, and he was like basically just sitting in the same, well, not really sitting, but kind of standing over here in the middle here, and I just kind of ran around this. So he does have a bit of a range attack there with that melee, but that's fine. He doesn't do as much damage, and he actually hits your shield first, unlike the his minions. The minions go right through your shield, and they do a lot of damage. All right, so he blew out the candle. So let's go ahead and get that back on. Go ahead and take him out. We're about halfway through his health, so the minions, they're taking damage since this weapon does damage to multiple enemies. Oh, all right. He take the candle out again. Get this candle going also. He's almost gone. And there we go. Little skeleton dude. Go ahead and light this candle over here. All right, is that it? Is that all of them? All right, that's all of them. All right, so now we just got to speak with Livia.
Thank you for rescuing me. Your kindness shall not be forgotten. Your work here is done, friend. Would you like to return to your vessel?
Not yet. All right, so you'll get this every time you complete this one. You don't get this when you complete the TFO. And this is the point where I said there was a lot more dialogue. I was listening to it, and then everybody else, I think just said screw it, went on to the next part of the mission. But yeah, it's basically the same thing you get, except for this will be, if it's your first time doing something or doing a patrol, I guess, this will be like a purple quality. As you see, complete for daily event progress, 500 lithium, which is pretty good. You get your whatever rewards over here you want, and that's basically it for this one. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so the next one, or patrol, is called Witch's Brew. Rescue one of the old ones from the Witch's Cavern, which or within the mysterious castle Pyrrhus. Again, it's solo only. So, all right, let's go ahead and launch it. And I'll just bring her in this time.
You came, and not a moment too soon. One of my compatriots has been abducted by a coven of witches. They are holding my friend prisoner in their lair and demand our transmuter in return for their release. I cannot surrender the transmuter to such a vile creature. Please, won't you help us?
All right. Again, we'll rescue your compatriot. All right. All right, so this starts out a little bit different. I guess the other one, you automatically just go to the main area. You don't start here when you're doing it through the TFO. You actually, I believe, in the next room. Or maybe not. Oh, I did not see this part. That is, hello, kitty cats. Oh, they meowed at me. I think that was meow. Was that a meow? Oh, there's an invisible wall here. All right. This part you have to collect cats, I guess. I did not get to that part. That's pretty cool effect of those lighting on their own. Did I see something back here? Thought something lit up down here. All right. Door. All right, I did not get to this part. All right, at least I don't have to light up candles or anything. They can just take damage wherever. I'm assuming since they're witches and the other ones are skeletons, the skeletons do a lot more physical damage. These probably do more shield damage, I would assume. Although they have damaged me a bit already, so. But they're going down pretty quick. All right, I'm seeing something over here. Oh, I gotta speak to them.
Come for your little feathered friend? That's very brave of you. Let's see how you fare with some of our delightful amusements. We'll talk again, if you survive.
Okay, see, this is part of the, what I got to, or a little bit of what I got to. Like this popped up while everybody else was doing other stuff. So, all right. All right, still not to the part where I got to, I guess. This is a little bit more. Or, ooh, spiders. Hello, spiders. Aw. All right, this might be the area I was in. No, it's still not the area I was in. Okay, so I completely skipped a whole bunch of stuff then, I guess. Because this is like not even close to it. All right, examine the corpse. Scan indicates the deceased was killed by the venom of, or from multiple spider bites. Victim is holding an empty keyring in the right hand. Fascinating. Where could the keys be?
Dinner is served.
Oh, we got some spiders. I did not fight any spiders in the thing I did earlier. So, all right.
A feast for my children.
I mean, they're pretty weak. So yeah. Probably just gonna spawn a whole bunch of them. So far, not too bad.
I will avenge my little ones.
All right. The big spider. The mommy spider. Or Charlotte. Nice, Charlotte. Pretty good reference. All right. Take key. I don't know why a spider would have a key, but okay. Where am I going next? Or this way, right here. Oh, and you're down. All right, next area. Probably gonna be either more witches or spiders.
You may proceed, if you dare.
Okay, we got some enemies over here. You can see on the little mini map, but I can't go that way yet. So there's something over there. So we gotta go over here first. Another hallway.
Go back!
All right.
Beware our curse! Wind shall rise, and fog descend.
All right. Open door.
Leave here all, or meet your end.
Strike the skull to break the witch's spell
Oh.
of protection.
Oh, there's a key cat right there. What's key cat doing? Damaging me, probably? All right, so I got to take them out. And I'm losing a lot of health here. It's going to heal. All right. I said I had to strike something. The skull? All right. Just fire it, I guess.
Strike the hands while they are vulnerable.
All right. They do a lot of damage. And they like take my shield down. All right, now it's gone. Or I think so. All right. Get this one.
Strike the skull.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and bring my
Witch's spell of
little shuttle in here to help out. Oh, all right.
Strike the hands while they are vulnerable.
All right, there's that one. Are they both down? Okay, all three of them are down. All right, so I am still nowhere near where I was. When I got separated from everybody else, so I'm just looking around over here, see if there's anything special hidden. Doesn't look like it. I know sometimes they like hide stuff. They used to do that in the past. They used to like hide stuff in like crates and stuff. In some of the missions. Maybe like, or also like a little thing where you can click on it, you get like a little bit of lore, and you get like an accolade or achievement or whatever you want to call it. So this might actually be the end of this. Okay, that's kind of weird.
Liberation at last! How wonderful! You have my undying thanks, strangers. It seems you're
I clicked a little bit too early. Anyways, yeah, same rewards. So what was the rest of that then? Huh. There's more to this, and I don't know why it was blocked off before, because you see there's enemies there. Can I get in here? No. Okay, that's weird. I did not even come across this part at all, so this is like completely different from the second half. So I don't know why the one patrol is basically the first half of the TFO, but the second half, or the second patrol, is not the second half of the TFO. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I might try doing the TFO again at some point. Ooh, an item. But crap. Yep. I might do the TFO again. I don't know. I'll think about it. All right, so there you have it. That's the two patrols. And like I said, I might go back and try to do the TFO again at some point. Might take me a couple attempts to do it. You know, a couple times recording. Hopefully I don't get like thrown into the wrong room or whatever. Again, it's kind of weird that the way the patrols and the TFO itself, you know, part of it matched up with the TFO and the other one didn't. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, other than that, I'm looking forward to the reward itself. It does look like it'll be something pretty good. There's also something special with that I saw when I was reading the announcement for it. And while you're in social zones, I think you just do the zombie or whatever, even though you already have an emote for it. But I'm thinking it might be something a little bit different. I don't know. Yeah, I would recommend. They're not too bad. Like I said, the story in this was a little bit shorter. There, I guess, a little less dialogue than it was in the first half of the TFO. It wasn't that bad, but I do recommend probably doing one of these, obviously, because it'll be shorter. You get them done quicker. Probably try the patrol yourself or the TFO for yourself to start with, but these are definitely shorter to do. Yeah, actually, I'm not really sure which one would be shorter or faster. They seem probably about the same length, I guess. So I guess it kind of depends on your preference for this one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, and all that good stuff down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.